I know you played skate, you know, that object dropper. It's real life. You could do that in real life. So I've been skateboarding for nearly 20 years now. Man, does that make me feel old. Admittedly, it's not a continuous 20 years, it's been on and off. But even still, that's a relatively long time to be doing a singular activity. And a lot of people may be wondering, wouldn't you get bored by now? How can you still skateboard and still enjoy doing it? Well, I'm gonna tell you at least 3 things that you can do to make skateboarding interesting for a very long period of time, if not indefinitely, if not for the rest of your lifetime. So if you've been following the channel for a while, you probably know that I don't really skate transition that much. Normally you'll see me hitting ledges and rails and ramps and stuff, but I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I should really try to skate more quarter pipes, more half pipes, and even bowls to a certain extent. So that's gonna be coalescing with our first tip here, and that is try to skate things that you normally don't skate all too often. Get out of your comfort zone and try new things, try new obstacles, and don't get complacent with the types of terrain that you like to skateboard. For the first time ever on this channel, you're gonna see me try and skate this mini ramp right here. It's probably gonna be a glorious fail, but I got my friend here, Logo Fira, Chance Hollow. He's gonna give me some tips and tricks. He's quite a master, if you will, of the mini ramp.
Just get low. If it gets scary, just get lower. Yeah.
Wow, that was so sick. For as long as I've been skateboarding, which we established over there earlier, is nearly 20 years now, I've never been able to do axle stalls, which I know is like quite a fundamental skateboarding trick, at least especially if you're going to be doing some transition skateboarding. So I think tonight really ought to be the night. You know, I mean, it's about time. It's overdue.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this.
So I guess that was basically first try, but I bet it looked terrible. I'm definitely going to need to work on getting them cleaner and more consistent and feeling better. So the next thing that you can do to keep skateboarding interesting, keep having fun with it, is to try and do tricks that you don't ordinarily think to do. And I think probably the best way to do that is to play people in games of skate, because everybody has a completely different repertoire of tricks they like to cycle through. And when you play someone in a game of skate, you're almost sort of forced to do tricks that you don't ordinarily do. So that's what we're gonna do. Logan. So there we go, game of skate. Chance Hollow versus Spootyskater. As you can see, he's got so many other tricks that I don't have, and vice versa. He's all into the big spins, shove it, reverse, all kinds of stuff like that. I can't do those, but I got switch nollie flip game that he doesn't have. So play games of skate with people, and you will likely learn a lot more tricks and do tricks that you probably wouldn't try otherwise. And in that sense, you're gonna maintain interest, and it's gonna be fun for a long period of time.
Fully rotate your pressure flip underflip. I'm talking to you, Sean Davis.
So our third and final tip for this video is skate things in ways that they're not meant to be skated in. Obviously, skateboarding is completely subjective, and so there's no like what is meant to be the right way to do it. But what I'm talking about is looking at obstacles in different ways. If you typically hit the ledge relatively parallel, try and go at it perpendicular. Try and look at the different angles of the skate park or the skate spot and come up with some unique ideas. Move obstacles around, place them on top of things, behind things, around things, underneath things, inside of things, and come up with a whole bunch of creative concepts. I know you played skate, that object dropper, it's real life. You could do that in real life. You can move obstacles, you can move rails, tables, ramps, ledges, and do things that you're not supposed to do in skateboarding. Like no comply 360 inward heel flips. So there we go, those are just a few tricks and tips to make sure that skateboarding stays fresh and interesting for a long period of time. But now I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever found that you kind of gotten stale and uninterested in skating after a while? And if so, what do you do to maintain your interest and excitement in the activity? I'd love to hear what you had to say on this topic, so drop a comment below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, but keep on spooting until the next video, which shall be coming out very shortly soon to a Spootyskater's channel near you. I've been holding this light the whole time. Did you even know? Make sure skateboarding doesn't get stale like the bread in your pantry. You should have eaten that bread by now, and now it's molded and crusty and gross, and that's what skateboarding's gonna be like if you don't implement the tips from this video.